Alright everybody, Second Job Gaming, Sebastian and Ninethil doing some Stoneblock3. We are back with some more time. Thank you everybody for this amount of time off because I have needed it for multiple reasons. Sickness, family issues, just craziness, all about. So I'm happy to be back. Happy you guys took time to take time for me. I'm appreciative. Let's move on with tonight. I'm going to be working on some ProjectE stuff. I have found a really cool system that even got Ninethil to go, yeah, don't think we ever need to do anything with that after that. So that was pretty cool. And every now and then I got to work on this thing right here and it lets me up here eventually. Alright, so thank you Jesus for bringing us together on Twitch and giving us a platform with which we can encourage and share life with everybody. Pray that we are entertaining and uplifting. We pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. So these wonderful little things right here, the compressed refined EMC links, are what you need to just basically EMC anything into oblivion. So I can make any of these to my heart's content now. Because you can see up in the top left of my screen, it says EMC 11.67p. Now, I guess P is actually trillion and G is actually billion. Not really sure what the P and the G really stand for, but I think that's really where they're at. Because if I held the shift, I've got, well, that's way more than a trillion. So that's tens, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions. No, that's trillions. Yeah, 11 trillion, 668 billion, 669 billion. And I'm gaining 22 billion a second. So these guys right here are linked, as they say, to this guy down below here. So any of these guys that are surrounded by one of these things have it, and this guy is a complete power flower. And if you open it up, he has the 15 behind him, and he's got my engaged EMC link in that spot there. And so dunk and put it all back, and as you can see I have 20.75.87.11G worth of stuff that I am able to take. So I am producing EMC like it's nobody's business. So tonight we're going to be putting these guys in place, and I've also created my crafting grid which is connected to everything, including those guys. So I can EMC create anything here. So I'm gonna dump all of this stuff that's EMCable into things like this, so I can constantly just EMC everything. So first I need to find a good spot for it, and then EMC a bunch of these guys, which they're right here. They're 558 million EMC a piece. Oh, paltry sums, I tell you so's. And I'm not really sure where I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to dig down and put a bunch of these guys down there, and then just leave this whole place open. Build a new storage area, probably with a little staircase, probably right about here going down into it. Because there are some things that cannot be EMC'd, and probably be moving some of these machines around now that I can do everything else. I do need to go down to bedrock so I can start with the flux network stuff, because apparently you got to do the flux powder junk on obsidian on top of bedrock. That's not how it's always been before. You just had to go make it. So first off, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to take it down 6 levels. So I am at -4. I want to be at -10 when I stop. I'm going to rotate it around. Oh, this way. 8, 9, 10. Yes. And now we'll break open this thing right here. Some ginger kid. Hey, I remember some ginger kid too. How you doing, man? Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I had some pretty nasty things happen and some unfortunate sickness at the same time. So I'm sorry I ain't been here I hope everything is going good with you. I am fine now, so don't worry about me none. I am busy setting this up right here. So that should be quite a ways up. See, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got 3 blocks worth of stuff between me and that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, see? Oh, I knew it'd get somewhere around there. So why don't we take it down some more, perhaps? Alright, so you're there. You're there. So let's take it down to negative 15. So around this thing. Yeah, okay. And some lights. Camera. Action. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. What? So as I said before, we're going to be building the EMC storage unit here. Nice. That's awesome, man. That could save somebody's tire. That's pretty good of you. They will appreciate it even though they don't even know it. That's the best reward of all right there. People don't even know it's the whole right hand not knowing what your left hand's doing, which is kind of wrong because it should be that way for me. But helped y'all understand it that way. Alright, so that is there. Let's go on up and we can fill this place in now. That's got them backwards, don't I? Well, sure did.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was said, but there is a concept of doing things without recognition.
Yep.
And so you do them because they're the right thing to do.
Yep.
And seeking recognition is not the right thing to do. And so it's best if, you do something, it helps them, but no one then ever knows that it ever happened, or that you did it specifically, that it did happen. It is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. It's a good thing just to do things because they're good.
The right thing. It's exactly true. Wise words from Nathan. Thank you, sir. Now that is a filled in place right there, if I do say so myself. Nope. I'm used to doing that there. Just illumine. And now then you. Okay, so I need to go back this way. Because I'm going to build an elevator. Right about here, I think. Let's see if we can get going here. Might need to do some mining affinity or something. Yeah, that's him. That's Nanathil. He's the blue head up there on top of the screen there. You've seen him, haven't you? Because if not, he'll have to show up here a little bit later. Because it's pretty cool the way he looks.
Mm-hmm. I'm so blue.
He has not seen you. Nanathil, you'll have to make an appearance.
Oh,
Of course he is, Jim. Sam, of course he is. He ain't changing. That's who he is. You got Sebastian, you got Nanathil, just like that. It comes to my waist, so I thought it was the best thing when I was standing by the place I was standing at. It was a ravine, right? And up comes this little blue guy. Looks at me. I look at him. He holding a pickaxe. I'm holding a sword. And he says, "Hello." And I say, "Hello." And he says, "Is that what you mine with?" And I said, "No." and I picked up my pickaxe, and he's like, "Ah, that's better. Friends forever." That's a good meeting. I liked it. All right, so let's grab one of these guys and an elevator. Need to make one of them guys. So come over here and type in elevator, and we'll get a just any color elevator and white, huh? Is that right there and that right there? Boom. 1, 2. Start with that. And blink. Now, just for those guys that don't want to just be, oop, my head. Traveling down like crazy. And here.
Dang it. Finally kicked in.
Yeah, what? Finally. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
What are you hiding around?
Is that what you mind with?
No.
Oh, it's better.
Yeah, that's right. Some ginger kid says, "Oh, I might buy a PC for." Oh yeah, the modded Minecraft is it has kept me for 8 years, which is not any other game has ever done that. So, yeah.
Oh, you got to see this one too. This I thought this was hilarious. I'm like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Okay, won't let them see just yet. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Let me know when you're ready there, 9.
I'm ready.
Yeah, he can crawl around in the pipes.
Yeah, it's like I'm standing on the pipe.
Yeah.
And then I have to crouch because I step up on things.
Yeah.
Come on. Up. Sometimes they're hard to get past.
Yeah, Bedrock is pretty good too. We got a lot of Bedrock viewers come in here, and yeah, they don't seem to think it's much different other than they're always playing the regular vanilla Minecraft. They aren't using the modded stuff like the metal crafting table and the energizing orb and the dissolution chamber and the ultimate energy cube and the blazing fernator, which has no power. Why don't you have power? Oh, we can fix that. Coal, please. Do we not have coal in? Uh-oh.
Is there no water? Hold on. No, there's water. It's full down here. Okay, the you're talking about the fernator. That's a different machine.
Ginger says he's gonna name you the Blue Ant-Man BA.
Well, then it was even more pronounced in the previous one as an
yeah.
inchling, but
Yeah,
you can still do that sort of stuff.
In the earlier mod pack, he was 8 pixels high. So he was roughly the size of a slab.
Yeah, I guess that would be.
Yeah.
Because I could squeeze through the little quarter space of stairs next to an open block.
Yeah, it was
surrounded by stone. Yeah.
And he could use my shoulders or my head as a
I do miss
saddle.
that.
Yeah, I do too. And of course,
it actually showed him as a mount.
Yeah.
On
his screen, yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So cool. Okay, so I've got a bunch of these guys downstairs. When I move these, I'm going to lose all this stuff in here. So what I want to do is place these guys down where I want them, and then create something, move them over there, create something, move it over there, and then I can delete these guys.
Put 2 down,
yeah.
and then take these things that are in here, or at least pull each of those items and place them.
Which is what I just
said. So make a shulker box, or 2, because they hold 54. 2 shulker boxes, you could pull one of each of those items out.
What?
So that you have at least that cube. Then you can go down, put every one of them in, and then do the second cube, and then you're done. And the shulker boxes you can take with you. So.
Yeah, and I can make shulker boxes now too, because.
But I guess you have the what's it? The bags, the alchemy chemical bags. So you could
Yeah.
hold 54 items just in that bag, right?
Yeah. Shulker boxes are also EMCable though, so boink. Cool.
True.
That's. I would need 2 of them. Yeah, you're right. I would definitely need 2 of them. Is he hurt again?
Oh, no. Yeah, he is hurt, but
Hmm.
I was using the wrong one.
Well, he was beating up
That
a
one.
lot of those guys earlier. What? Okay, you grabbed it.
I was healing myself earlier. What? Not working.
Not working. Yeah, Ginger says this makes Bedrock look like garbage. I don't know about that, but it is pretty spiff. We'll give it that. All right, so doink. So you bought the use of it. I'm actually going to move those to the follower ones now that follower emotes have opened up for me. So we won't have to have you guys, pay your points to get those. So that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, let's put Shulker Box in here. So now that guy's in there, you're gonna love this. I have 2 billion total. You see that underneath there? 2,147,483,647 total shulker shells.
That you can pull out, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it should be the boxes. I just put it in there, so maybe it's just not taking time. Oh, never mind. It's not connected to this thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to run a cable
it should
down
be
to
connected to this thing right here. No, still not. Yeah, I'll have to run the cable. I'm actually going to move this down there too, and then put some of this stuff. Actually, put the controller down there. I think it's a whole work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "I am Jamasama." Because yeah, I'll need that whole thing down here.
It has 2 billion turtle shells.
Yeah.
That's pretty vicious that you've killed that many turtles.
I did not.
And that to me is well worth. If one turtle died, and then you can EMC it, and every other turtle can live, I'm happy with that.
But I've never killed any of them. That's the beauty of it. I've gotten them out of loot.
Yeah, it's a turtle shell helmet.
Yeah, you cannot die these mage spell books. They don't happen.
Yeah, it does look like you can, but yeah, it doesn't seem like you can. So I don't understand that one. And I don't know what this sulfur dust is supposed to do to the mage book, unless it's clearing spells out.
You're right.
Kind of lost on that one.
And Jamma, you need to tell him about your mini golf videos. The patience this kid has is amazing. There's no way I would spend that long on a thing, but he makes it look good and easy. You gotta go check his YouTube channel out.
Oh, good hope.
And his Among Us hints one was good too. Made me want to go play it. But he did it in VR, which made me jealous a little bit. Ow. Alright, so I'm going to put these guys over here. I'm going to see where this thing comes up at.
Looks like your bees are lost in this cave again.
Right. Should be here, I guess, maybe? Should walk over here. Okay, so here's the controller. And this is where this thing's going to be. Alright, so you're under here. So good. I will bring the wire down this way. And we will get moving that way. I have to tear all this up, aren't I? Where'd the wire go? Oh, there it is.
I used to sweet berries hurting me.
Yeah, right? Ouch. It's not shameless self-promotion. I promoted you. I told him to go watch it. So it's... If it's anybody being shameless, it is moi. For you... For... Svoo or whatever. Lionel, help me out. What's you for French?
Boo.
Voof. Voo. V-O-U-S. Voo.
Well, that's how it... Yeah, I guess that is the U. Because there is a they that is sort of like that too, but I can't remember. It's been too long.
Right. And me learning the Japanese just seems to be you is contextual, so you just know it's you. That's the only thing. Because of how you're saying it, you just know it's you. I cannot make any pipes in there. Why not? I don't understand that. I've got them right here, so come on, I can't pull them out there. Left click, extract stack. Will give me a stack, please. Hey! Oh, cool. I have immunity to fall damage now.
Oh, that's right.
Alrighty, so that, and I'm needing some I need some external storages, which cannot be EMC'd, right?
Do not know.
Nope, cannot be EMC'd, but a lot of things in there can. So, destruction core, construction core, improved processor. So I'm going to have to make a bunch of those. This right here is the golden one. These are the iron ones. So, if I get a stack of those, 1 stack of gold, and 2 stacks of iron, then I can go ahead and make those. That'd be 180-ish of each of those. Do I have enough stuff over here? I do. So what this thing does right here is it produces all of my things for it. So as you can see here, it is precisely manufacturing my improved processors. And then it'll do the basic processors later, and then I have raw advanced processors from Diamond already in the works. So we're going to let that run, and in the meantime, going to go ahead and find out about this thingy here. So if I bring these all the way down to here, and then bring it over like so, and then over, just got to make a grid of them. That should be a good start for these guys. And put them 2 things in the front. And now then EMC link. Compressed link, I can do that. If I want an entire stack, it would be 11 billion. Well, thunk. Didn't even move my number over there. That's the beauty of this stuff here. So shift, move it on. I gotta move them 1 step away from these guys here, because, and then I can put them here. And actually, I believe I can do this. Look at that. And I want that stack there, and I got to move him. You got to go, sir. And you there. Beautimus. And do I have any? Yep, I've got some badness in that room there. Vista Lumen. Alright, and now I should have a bag. Do I not have... Nope, I guess I don't. Do I have any bags over here? I do not. Well... I've got to make a bag. Is there anything in the blue one here? Nope. Okay. So. Hey! Guess what we're going to do? I'm going to start with you. And we're going to put you in there. And we're going to make another. See how I did that? Because they're all linked together. And then going to dump all of these pipes back in there. And going to 1, 2, oop, don't want that many. I can just toss them right back in. And now I can take this and I can convert it all into there like that. Yeah. And bring you down here. Put you over. And then I want to right click each of these guys. And then start moving them on over. Yo. Slowly but surely filling all these things back up where I found it before. Which severely helps me later on. Now, I know this is right. I can't do that one. Okay, so actually, I know the way to do this super fast. Super hot. This wasn't it, but it was close. If y'all ever played that game, Super Hot, if y'all haven't, you got to, man. You got to go try it. I know it's a paid game, but it is really worth it. Right? Yeah, he's got some good stuff, man. I wait for his stuff to come out. He is on a chime. I like how he shakes the stick. That just giggles me every time I see it. He finally makes a hold of one. He's like, yeah, or they're angry at it, or whichever. You really can't tell because he's not saying anything but bruh, 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 bruh. All right, I got this idea here. I don't have that available to me. Well, I can try this though. Now that one should be full. It is. Okay. So let's move on over here to this one. Put this in here like so. And gonna pull this guy out. I'm gonna make him a pocket unit storage 4. And watch how I do this one. So he's good. So we're gonna dump him in there. And then we're gonna dump him in there to give me some extra power. And then we're going to take this pocket storage 4. Hey man, what's going on? And we're going to do this. Nope. Oh, I need this. So dump, 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 dump. I just erased all of that. Boo! Well. Alright, so dump, 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 dump. Take all those in there. one step at a time. Get all this stuff in there. And down here. Slowly but surely. And this guy down here. Yep. And we should be able to... Am I full? Nope. But I can't stick those in there. Why not? Crazy. So, should be able to just dump. Nope. It didn't work. Well. That's unfortunate. So, let's go about doing this the more difficult way, shall we?
You can't do what? I wasn't
just-
watching, sorry.
Can't dump these guys in there like I thought I could. Because it said if it had an inventory, then you could just throw them in there. But you can't. Just throw them in
It
there.
doesn't. Well, it is considered an inventory,
Yeah,
or
I know.
your connection wouldn't work.
I can do this, which is almost as fast. See how quick that was, everybody? Pretty quick. And now I don't need him, so we're gonna dump this guy in there too. Doink. And it's not letting me access any more of those guys. Why won't it let me access these guys up here? Huh. Right? He really is. He's super. It's like there's a limit here of which ones I can click on. I click on him. If I take him off and put him back in there, I can now click him. I've got 64 now. I don't want 64. Thank you. So, put my magnet back on so I can pick all these guys up. I don't want to be limited. I want to have options. My full reign. Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't let me do it. Alright, so blue and blue, so you need to go shift right click clear slot. There we go. Yeah, because I don't need two blues. Aye. So I've got these guys cleared out now and completely deleted one side of those. See how these guys are doing over here? No. Man, it looks like y'all are all done. Nice. And we'll take all you guys over here and we will bake you in this fabulous monstrosity. Look how it sorts them all out to where it just super quick. Yeah, not even touching it. And then grab those guys and we're gonna go make a whole bunch of these boys here. And you says, bang, can't put it in there. Why not? Because I got nowhere to put them, that's why. Alright, so external storage. All I need. One stack of those. You're probably asking, why did you just throw that away? Because if I didn't, I would have more than one stack of those. And I didn't want to have more than one stack of those. I wanted a stack of these. Like so. Shoop. And now then you. Yeah, I do. I've got them right here. You see my hand? Yeah, they're improved processors. They're already there. And 63 and shoop. This guy. This guy. Shoop. There we go. Now I've got 64 of these boys. Yahoo! I can attach, attach, attach. I got the wrong cable. Boo! I'll have to fix that. It's not pretty pipes you're connecting to, sir. It's just other stuff you're connecting to. And almost done. Let's get rid of these guys here. Yeah, we need refined cable. And we'll dump all this back in the network. Nope, not those. There they are, right there. Alright, so cable. Nope, if I spell it right. There we go. I've got, yeah, 2 billion, 147 million. Right? Sweet. Left click to get 64 of them. That's perfect. That'll do, pig. That'll do. And now. Right? I haven't been feeling lately. So I hear you, man. So yeah, go ahead. It was good to see you again. Thanks for the prayers earlier. I appreciate it. Alright, let's go up here and see if we've got access to these things. Alchemical? There he is. It works. Yay, so I can get rid of these boys here. Okay, but I don't want to put that down just yet. There. Now I can clean that up here. Alright, well, it's been good seeing you, Ginger. Thanks for stopping by, and God bless. See you next time. It has been a long day, but I needed to do this. I was thinking about not doing it, but I had to. If I don't, I'm not going to jump back in here. I want to be here for everybody. So yeah, so take it easy. Good to see you. We will
Take care.
Keep in touch. Right? Yeah, right there. Yep. Now I should be able to do blocks of coal. Right, right. I've got no power. Why have I got no power? Ginger says bye 9.
Thank you.
Hey! Water! What are you doing? Oh, you're back down there then, are you? Oh. Okay. So... not got enough power, that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. He's running a little low today. Alright, so I need to take my basic thermo. Didn't I? Okay, I got my basic. I need to move him up to hardened, which is hardened capacitors, thermal plate, basic. I should be able to do all that already. Give me that guy. Did you take that too, you little sneak? Can only be connected to a single pipe at a time? What are you extra connected to, me? Well, I am at a disadvantage here. So, I need to come over here, grab none of you, I don't have any. Okay, so let's go looking. I need these, and a basic capacitor large. We're just connected to a single
Oh, it could only be connected
crazy man.
to pipe.
Alright, let's fix these pipes, shall we? I said no to you. And what else are you connected to? You've connected to just one, which is you.
Check behind him.
I am. There's nothing in there. Why not? Yeah, you. Hide. Terminal could only be connected to a single pipe at a time. It is just a single pipe at a time. Because it's the only pipe here. Storage. Yeah. Allow. Yeah, it really is the only one it's connected to.
Where was it before?
It was right here.
Or-
I never moved it.
That is odd.
See, it's not connected to a pipe. That's what's weird. It's only connected to that one, but if I remove this one, he turns on. But he doesn't turn on.
And it was the pretty pipes or whatever the pipes
Yep.
that you were using before.
Yep, yep. And there's nothing in here. I'm not worried about removing the ender drawer because this stuff over there that's all connected to it is not really necessary so much anymore. It's still a pretty cool build, but no. Y'all, so
Well, you want it to be connected to. Well, I guess you don't need it to be.
yeah, all that stuff is
connected to
sealable.
the controller.
Yeah, it is. Got those, got that guy. So I got everything but these guys, which are 8 of those and one of those things. Which don't even have those things. But I got 8 of these. And I need 1 extra. And now then, dielectric paste, that's not it. Where's my dielectric paste? There you are, yeah. So large connector. Let's go ahead and, yeah, this book has got to go because it is pointless to me. The fact that I cannot set up these guys. That is the right one, right? I don't want to be, yeah, okay. Don't want to be messing these guys up. Yeah, the spell books not being able to differentiate them between one or another really makes Ars Nova pretty difficult. So let's go ahead and build this. Oh, I don't have any dielectric paste. And apparently I just put everything back. Ugh. Always gives me 1 extra. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Now should be able to do these guys. Yoink. And I got to get 2 of those. Maybe now I need to get some of that plates, those thermal plates. Do I have thermal plates in here? As he searches, the world outside goes into chaos. Because of what's going inside his brain is happening in reality. As he stares mindlessly for thermoplates, constantly wondering, where did I put those? That's what I said. No, that's what I thought. But it's what I said. You were talking about chaos and craziness, so be on with you. Yoy! Did I put the thermal plates in here by chance? I did not. Well, that is not cool. Got any in here? Nope. Alright, so thermoplates are all these guys. I don't have basic capacitor tinies. I do now. Alright, so thermoplates. Give me one. They are EMCable, right? Yeah, okay. Well, that's what I'm doing, is setting all this stuff up for EMC. Am I getting junk? Yep, I am getting junk. I need to be able to just auto deposit all these nitro things away. Thermoplate, please. And I want 2. Oh, I didn't want that many. There we go. And new. Yeah. Blazing. I need a dielectric casing. Can I put it in here and perhaps make one? Yay! Technology to the rescue! Alright, let's put it back down here, sirs, and see what we get. Are you turning back on yet? Oh, look what happened there. Wrench, thank you. I don't know why these wrenches always have to change. Turn back on, please. Any day. You. It said. Sucked it dry. Alright, so blazing. I can do all that. Yep. Give me that. Oh, fiddles. Give me that. Oh, no. Oh, I don't want that. I want this one. And now, can I blaze it? I cannot. Blazing capacitor. Yeah. I don't want to put that away. Don't do that either. And you are going to go into here. Now, I need more thermopaste. Well, go down there and get them more thermoplates, which are in here. Nope, here. Too many. There we go. Woohoo! Yay! And now, blazing thermo unit. Blazing. But now, can we do it now? I set you that way. You're going up. Now you're going back down. Crazy. I've got to go up a level. Got to go to Niartic, which is all this stuff plus 2 more of those. Niartic crystals are blocks of diamond. Okay, I can do that. I've got no diamonds? Do I have diamonds in here? Yes. Yes. So if I take you guys out here and I dump you boys into here, I can get one of them. Yes. And I can drop this in here. And no. Put those back. Come on back up in here. And I can take this and drop it here. And I need 2.7 million FE. It's going to be a minute. So in the meantime, I need those. I should maybe have enough of 9. Yeah, I should be able to do that. Yeah. Okay. So go get 2 thermal plates. Whee! Hopefully this will light it up and give us access. Pretty soon I'll have to start using this guy here. And you're at 27%. Fernator blazing is suck dry. Boy, he took that stuff out like quick. Alright, so more coal block, please. No. Give me a whole stack. Thank you. And in. Give me some power. It is holding kind of steady. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a while. Alright, so while we go with that, we're going to come clear this part out real fast. Because I've got, 1,800 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And gonna dump it up into here. Make sure he is turned off. He is turned off. Good. And dump. And now we'll open this guy up here to produce all of the stuff it needs. I really need to turn this into a much larger chest. I really need to make this into like a diamond or an obsidian chest. Just so it can hold all this stuff. Yeah, food. So dump and dump and more of those and dump and more of those. Yeah, this fertilizer from industrial foregoing is just not great.
Why is that?
It's bone meal. It's not even great bone meal. Kelp. Definitely need to take some of that. Boy, it loves this weight music. Golly! Pig step. I have to watch that. So this stuff will turn into EMC. Oop. Uh-oh. Man in the bottle and chance cubes. But I can EMC chance. You believe you can EMC chance cubes? Isn't that just wrong?
No. The greatest thing since sliced bread.
Nay, lad. Nay.
The fact that you can make them with EMC, yes, that's evil. But turn them into EMC? Nah, that's great. But yeah, you really shouldn't be able to. It's like, you're stuck with these, buddy.
We
Open
are.
it or not. But yeah, it really should be. Because why would it have an EMC value?
Right.
Most of them are things that you put together and you say, okay, well, you know. But I guess you can build them because it gives a recipe of bluestone surrounded by more bluestone. So it really should be craftable. It's stuff that you run into, is given to you, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, unless there's some just amazing thing in there that you want to be able to get. And you would make, 100,000 of those things just to open 100,000 of those things to get this amazing thing. Probably less. But if it's all, blow up your face, gold nuggets, world ender, then you're not going to be able to get to 100,000 to get this special item before your world ends.
Alright, so you're only using 262 FE a tick. And you're moving up, so why aren't you pumping out stuff?
Did you... Yeah, it looks like you directed the power.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's going the right way, but he ain't picking none of it up.
Okay, so how much are you using?
262.
No, in the thing there. 262 FE per tick. How much are you producing?
400. So it should be pumping it out. 256. This thing only transfers 256 per tick. That's why it's not working. Goofy thing. Okay.
Is there a...
No, there's no upgrade. That's it.
Well,
alright, so mechanism pipe. It is mechanical. Is that it?
Universal. You want universal energy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. This guy right here. Okay. And he does 51.2, so yeah. More than enough. Swoosh! Yeah. And he's still going up. Look at him go up. Yay! Yes.
So what did you get up to? I didn't notice. I heard Niotic.
Yeah, I'm at Niotic. I haven't gone up past that yet because it's going to need a little bit. But I've got all of these set up, so I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21, 42 of these guys set up. I think that's a good start. I really do.
Well, if it's 54 items per, then yeah, it's a decent amount. What are you using to hippity hop around like that?
That's the Swift Wolf's Rending Gale. If you have it in your ring slot, you can fly. If you don't have it in your ring slot, you can't. And if you turn this thing on by shift right clicking on the thing, you will push mobs away. Watch this golem.
He's not a mob. He's fine.
Yeah, but he still gets pushed aside.
Well, don't be rude.
I usually don't keep it on around him, but I just wanted to show you that. But you can have it turned on while it's in there so you can fly and push mobs away. Yeah, pretty spiff. Yeah, I said so too. Pretty spiff. Alright, now I can take these. Dunk. Dunk, dunk. And I can move them over one bit at a time. So, nug, ing, block. And then dunk, dunk, dunk. Actually, I can just do this here. And now for copper, I can do this. Come on. Thank you. That took a long time. And new. Copper gold, yeah. So shift click, shift click, shift click. Nug. Ing. Block. Yeah. So now I can do all those. I can go get rid of this stuff up here and dump it into the system. I should actually put that elevator right here. What the? It's for the traveling pad right there. Yeah. Okay. I knew. I can dump you. Hi, kitten. He's like, hey, man. Couch time? No, kitten. No. Oh, and pipes. Can I use pipes for this? Wrong kind of pipes. Do I have those pipes in here? I do not. And I've got energy in here, but not the other ones. So, pipe. Item, pipe. Dropper. There we go. And a dump. And I can do this now. Doink. Seriously. Dropper, dropper. So you make another dropper, do you? Okay, fine. And does this work?
So how are you toggling the flight thingy on?
I just stick it in my bar here, and then I just double space, and it flies me. I don't turn the flight on. I have to put it on my ring finger part. I can't have it in my inventory. There it is. Does this work? It does not, because you're not really an inventory.
You would feed it into the controller. You would place your controller down here because your controller reads them all as inventories. At least it should.
Yeah, you're right. And now then, take you out and unlock you. Actually, well, yeah. Take you out, drop you, pick you up, and now we can put you in here, Monsieur EMC. And now, dump. Oh, it's gonna be brilliant to be able to just put those things in there. And now for the item pipe that I didn't have before, and now I've got them. And the other right upgrades is in this one. Yeah, right there. Okay, so we don't need him either. And now then I can do kelp. Help, kelp. Dump. Pipe I can't do. The pipe wrench I can, but I only need, well, I guess if we're doing that, we're going to dump him in there anywho. Yes. Probably. Boy, that took a lot. Let's move this stuff downstairs, shall we? Alrighty. Move you out because we have no need for that no more. We have a storage controller with a external storage malt right there. Oof. Sitting right on top of it, ain't we? What the? Huh. There we go. And now one controller here. Power. He's running low, isn't he? He's going to. Crafting grid off to the side. And now we need to actually put him above, because we're going to need some power. Right here. Yeah. Alright, and storage controller right there. Put this external storage here. And now I can't see nothings. Okay, because you're not connected to nothing. That would do it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There we go. Not a whole lot in here just yet, but we are getting there. So if I were to put a cable, oh my gosh, I broke my pick. Hey, you ever have that time where you're just like, why are there X's over there? Distilumin! I like shouting out my spells like any anime. Quartz enriched iron. Iron ingot. Oh, I can pull you out. Go and fix you over here. I guess it's about time I fixed these things. It's been a minute. You're stone, aren't you? Yeah, you're still stone, so get out. Huh. Don't. Hey, give me one of those. Put that in. Hey, cool. Wow. It took the whole stack of stone and still didn't repair it all. Woo, almost 2 stacks of stone.
Is it a hammer? I didn't see what you were repairing. If it's a hammer, then it's usually 2 stacks and change. At least mine is. Like 128 plus like 30 or something like that. If I destroy it completely.
Hey! That's right, I need to pick up this aqueous accumulator. And bring him downstairs as Phil. No, not that. But we're going to take him 2 steps down. And now then, water.
You're doing. Sorry. I think that all the time now. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Oh, dad jokes to the rescue. Well, we will pretty pipe it for sure. But we're going to fluid pipe it. So you are going up. And you are using 262 FE at 41 cables. Now, how about this? I didn't drop it at all. Oh shit, it was going to. Whee! You're hiding on me there. Hey! Und. Oh no, I don't. Down this way, my friend. Whee! What? I'm not out of stone. You just didn't want to work for me. Connect the poo. Yeah. It's gonna give me some extras. I know you is. Look at that. So cool. Give me that. Got to scream it out again. Just illumine! So.
Something you might want to try with your Kleinstar filler build.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't allow for a super amount of output, you know, that 9 billion or 9 whatever, 9 million. Just place one of the fading energy collectors between 4 of them, and you'll be filling 4 of them at a time. Because if you say, okay, I'm going to be on or off or whatever, but you're filling 4 of them at a time, you only want 1, maybe 2, just in case something happens to it and you need to go get another one, to go retrieve something, which probably won't happen with your build. But what are you doing with the drawers?
Trying to connect the storage drawer to the whole thing here.
Isn't that with the linking tool?
Oh. Sorry. Going to dumb.
Well, you just don't do that anymore, because it would normally be the corners? No? Whatever the Frank, no? I don't know what's called. You can click it once and like click one side and then click the other side and do everything that's connected.
Hmm.
So if you come in there,
Oh,
yeah.
that's as far as it'll go. Cool. I did not know that. That is spectacular. And now, still, boom.
Well,
There's a whole
and
lot there. Oh boy. Okay.
what's it?
Still's 262. Still.
Okay. Which, connecting them that way, it doesn't see. If you're going through the controller allows all of the other stuff on the other side to be hidden from view effectively. It's a beautiful thing.
It is.
I was talking about something, distracted myself.
I'm talking about the 4-on-1.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Because if you have 4 of them operating, and you're like, okay, I want to get one bigger than the rest, you can put another Klein star that's been filling next to the other one. It'll start dumping its EMC into the other Klein star. And so you can fill it faster by dumping a Klein star into a Klein star.
Oh, I see.
And so it will effectively double the output of the Klein star setup by draining, setting it up for 12 hours or whatever it was, and then draining that 12 hours into the 12 hours that you've already produced with another one. And so you can make one really big one faster. I don't know if you have.
Yeah, because I have a Klein Star Omega that was completely full, 51 millions and change. Yeah, he's going to town. I love being able to do about a million every 6 seconds or so. Yeah, pretty much moves it. And you just keep draining. No matter what. That's kind of weird.
Well, it's filling the other one back up. It might not be. Here, let me take a look at the. I was about to check the speed on this thing.
And full. But he keeps going down and keeps going down and keeps going down.
It might not be any faster, but the Klein star is effectively keeping the relay full.
Yeah.
Because you see the relay was going down before.
Mm-hmm.
It's like dropping a little bit and then filling back up again because the 1 second pulse that the fading gives out,
Yeah.
it drains a little bit during that. And so I think it's the Klein Star Omega is just keeping it fuller faster. So it's draining one to fill the other. It may not be the same, or it may just be the same speed. Hard to tell. I sort of wish it said, blah per second. Like this is how much you're getting.
Right. What's up, COD? How's it going? It's good to see you again. How you been? Just a lumen. No. Not harvest either. I want this one. I need a block, please. Block. One of you. Dump. One of you. Dump. One of you. Dump. You. I don't know where that came from. Woof. That says you are dedicated to that shredded body. That is what you're going for, I'm assuming. Because that is some extreme workout times there, my friend. Yep, I know. It gives you some endorphins, so it gives you a sense of calmness. So yeah, it's worth doing. Are you doing like a hit kind of workout, or are you just going for just something that you already know? Get in there. Yeah. Dum, 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 dum. Have you ever looked up hit? Right there. HIIT. High intensity interval training. Well, I used to have a Bowflex, and that's what it did for me, and it changed my world. The whole going slow on your reps, and then same slow back down. It was 4 seconds up, 4 seconds down for each rep, and you did 80% of your max 10 times for each set. And you talk about some, oh, that's a lot. But yeah, I got built quick. It took about 2 months, and I was good to go. So I am a believer of that. Of course, that was, what is that, about 20 years ago? So, yeah. It's funny that kind of system's been around for that long. Oh, you can't. Boo. Well, can't update those guys. But I can do bricks. I'll do bricks. Yeah, that's impressive to me. I work out with 50-pound chest, so yeah, and I'm gotten weak in my old age. It's mainly sedentary lifestyle, not just lack of physical ability. Don't let anybody tell you that, because it's a lie. Get up there. I am right now cleaning up all of my stuff because we've got this new inventory system here that helps out so much better. If I already got these in here, let's find out.
Yes. It was in that, the one you opened. Yeah. It was already there. It looked like.
Yeah. Dump.
But it may have been there. I don't know. I'm not sure of the delay and how it would have affected.
No, you're right. It was in there. No. I can take ham, and I can do this right here, I think. And
yeah, the Climb Star Omegas.
Yeah.
The relays don't go any faster.
Yeah.
It will dump the EMC into the other, but you're not really accelerating it. So just having multiple running is where the benefit comes from.
Right.
And the fact that you only need one because it pumps out so much, it can easily keep up, keeping 4, 5, 6 of them running if you want.
Not that we really need to.
It's one of those things where if you're like me, you're going to get killed, and then you're going to have to go back and get killed again. And so you're going to have multiple client stars, multiple of this, multiple of that. Botox for the eye twitch, that sort of stuff.
He said Botox for the eye twitch. Oh, it's so true, though. It's so true. Oh, so if I unlock you and I'll take you out and I take you guys here and I'll put you up here, up in there, up in there, and I lock you back, then that is the stop for them. There's nothing left in here. This is a process for sure. This one right here. Now, oak drawer, which I have over here. Oh. Do I have oak drawers? I've got 1x1s. I've got no more of them. Okay. So, I can now have 2x2s right here. If I can get it in there. There you go. 2x2s. Now I've got 2 billion worth of those guys too. I'm gonna break the server with this. I just know I am. Source berries,
Well,
EMC, kelp, EMC.
There's no
bottles,
real
EMC.
reason for it to break the server
Hi.
because it's only 2 billion in name, effectively. It's not even 1. The icon that it shows that has 2 billion, that's the only thing that you're keeping track of. Not actual 2 billion of them, because it's potential 2 billion.
True. Source gems are not. Well, let's put those up in here then, shall we? Lock. Take those out. Put the source gems in there. Lock it. I lock it a lot.
Look, it's hot. Look, it's hot.
Right? You get advanced pipe upgrades? Oh, sure do. Dope. How about uranium ingots? We got those in there yet? 47 of them. So no. So actually, get the stack of you. I got 1 billion of those guys. Don't know why I would need raw uranium after this. Not really sure. Uranium nugget. Dump. Uranium ingot. Dump. Uranium block. Dump. Okay. Not something that can be EMC'd, apparently. Dump, dump. Dump. Okay, so crimsite cannot be done. Raw bauxite, raw lead, raw osmium, raw iron cannot be, raw cobalt cannot be, uranite cannot be, calcite can be. So we'll take him, dump that, unlock him, clean him out, and break him. Go downstairs. And new.
Yeah, you really don't need the raw. As far as I can tell, all it does is make an ingot or dust, and the dust makes an ingot.
Can I not? No, drawer can. Oh, I've got it in there already. Okay. I thought I did. That one doesn't need to be in there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, no, it does make an ingot. I'm gonna leave them there for right now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's one of those things to keep on a small list of, I can dump this for something else instead of expanding.
Right. Oxide daisy. Ozzer billet. Dandelion.
Billet.
Poppy. More dandelion. And more uranium nuggets, which I don't need. And frame drawer. Okay. Delock that. Pressed EMC links. 32 hours. Building gadget, which can be done, but not really sure about that. Klein Star, not interested in doing that one. Ultimate backpack. Got to just in case. Huh.
So distance-wise, it's still best to build a box around the storage controller, or at least fairly close to it.
Seems that way.
Because it didn't look like it was a number of items; it looked like it was distance.
Yeah, but the thing is it's only these cables right here. I mean, I could probably shorten it up by removing the top and the bottom here and just going straight out and then putting those three kind of like a TIE fighter in a way. Boop. I'll doesn't. Yeah, okay. Takes a little while for it to update, and it is what it be. Alright, so all of you are all EMCable. Nope, industrial hemp is not EMCable. Straw is not EMCable. The oak drawer is. And wet is. Put them over her. Stone card. Backpack. Alright, so we need to go take those and put those two things back up there. So, hemp and this. And you are out and you guys are gone. Unlock. Lock. And now then. Dump, 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 dump. Granite and the petals. Scoria, not able. Put you down here then. And then you guys, of course.
So did you figure out the odd connection issue you were having?
With what?
The crafting grid thingy?
Yeah. Yeah, I figured it out because I have access to everything. It was, this guy wasn't linked. You remember, I was putting oak drawers up there to link them the old-fashioned way. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
And then you told me, no, just link them with the linking tools. Like, oh yeah. Ash
Well, I mean,
cannot be done.
the other crafting thing. I guess you don't need the other one if you have the other one, right? The
Well,
AE version.
the RF tools one that does the
one
scanner
that's
thingy.
right there on the floor.
This guy? No, I won't need him at all anymore. So
Well,
I took him out because the RF tools and the refined storage one is way better than him. So yeah, he's gone now. He doesn't need to be here anymore. And of course, I can always build extras. See. Pretty sure I got the pipes over here. Yeah. Gotta watch out where these things are, because they will throw them in there just because I like to. Not because
like
I
a dump
want them
chest,
to.
you mean?
Right. Okay, so don't put him back. I'm not sure what I would ever need 2 billion TNT for, but you never know. Don't ever say no. She might regret it. I got no obsidian? Really? There you boys are. Alright, so you, my friends, can go in there. And I'm going to need an upgrade for you. Alright, so now modular storage here. And storage scanner here. And now then you, so the entity is missing. F1 for help. Huh. Tablet contains link to storage scanner. Well, that's you. I forgot how I did this. Yeah. And you not working. Entity is missing. What's the entity? Nope. Oh no, I'm gonna have to look at this. Why are you down barrels? Oh. Because I never put in a fluid thingy for it. Duh. Hey! Whale. Need these back over here. Oh, I need a fluid extractor. One fluid extractor, please. It doesn't need to be super fast. Super. And no. Oh yeah, super.
Fast.
Huh. Yeah, it's not super fast at all. Okay, so go ahead and put them in my hand. Put him here. And back. And now I can put him back. I can put him away. What's a hen weigh?
About 5 pounds.
At 5 pounds. You're not egg. And pipe. And change all use. Aluminum. I got more than that. Yeah, spong. And obsidian. And here. Certus quartz crystals are not. Wilding wings are not. Mobs are not. String B. And now I need a void upgrade. I've got them. Yeah, 12. And I've got more now. Woo! As many as you can handle. Void. Alright, and now Certus quartz dust is not, but you two boys are. So I've got blaze powder in the, yeah, okay. And now I should be able to void. I like the sound effect void. You. Or over another place. One chest at a time, my friends. Yeah, there you are. Great. None at the left? What'd you leave for?
Must have crashed.
Must have.
Yep. For some reason.
Glow locking vines. Okay. And spider eye, bamboo, feather, and yep. And I know you guys all are. Oh boy. Here's a stick. I don't want more sticks. Yeah, Stick of Lies and Slowpoke 101 doesn't want me are both tied at 10. So we've got some new competitions going there. Alright, and sawdust and hemp are not. I already got hemp over there, so. But you are. Mm-hmm. Up to the fourth one. And can't do that one. You gotta dump it into this one. Okay. Got no green. No. Huh. The leaves are not EMCable. How about that? Coal is. So let's dump that in there. Oh, I never imagined that this is not an EMCable thing. The leaves. Would not have thought that. There's coal in here. I bet it is. Charcoal is. Block of coal is. I'm asking for coal. Two. Well, it is not. It is now. And leave me alone. Old. Surely. Vexing. Alrighty. I'm making headway.
Oh, about 10 pounds. Oh.
Not that kind of headway. That's only when I'm being egotistical. Thank you. Or, no, pompous. Alright, so dum. Okay, and dum. Yeah, this thing is just picking up everything. Rawr. Alright, so frame drawer 1 of 1. Not sure about that. Copper should be in there. 2 billion it is. Stone. 2 billion it is. Dirt is not in there. It is now. Flint is not. Tis now. And those guys are... I'm not sure about the lapis lazuli. Lapis.
What do you mean?
2 billion, but not the block. So I dump him in there. I didn't put the block of lapis in here yet. It's important to make the blocks, the ingots, and the nuggets because there are alternative things that use those guys.
Yeah.
And come here. Alright. Got that side done. Now. Got all these going in there now. Shum, 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 shum. Shum, 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 shum. Huh. Okay. See if covalent. No, I've got to make the high covalence dust again. Boo! Oh, that is massively
can-
bad.
Actually, grab one of the blue ones, the light blue ones,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and throw it in your thing and upgrade it to, now that you've got a copy in there.
Yeah, you are correct, sir. Yeah, I don't think it matters how much
Well,
power you put in this
yeah.
thing. It's
Yeah,
only
I
gonna
don't
take
think
so
so
long.
either.
It's just gonna take so long. Yeah, good call, man. Good call. Saved my bacon.
Bacon.
Like turkey bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know me too well. That is not what I was talking about. Alright, so are they cool? And this thing, cool. And this guy, awesome. And these guys, no crafting and high crafting and middle crafting. I'm not sure about those. We're up to the 5th one now because the 4th one is full. Alright, so dump, 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 dump. Don't really care too much about any real order of these things as long as they have them in there. Alright, so medium crafting. How does that work? Like this? Excellent. Just in case, you know. There we go. And on each of those. On each of those. On each of those. Cool. I think we are going to stop there. Yeah, good time. All right, thanks for everybody for watching. Sick job, Game of Sebastian and Nine. God bless y'all, and until next time.
Take care.